Now let's go back to the story on lopsided security appointments and the presidency denying allegations of bias, for Southwest. And we have to discuss this. Uche Ugboajaha, he's a public affairs analyst. Thank you so much, Uche, for joining us at this time. Uche, can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you now. It's a pleasure to have you with us. Now, to start with, how significant is the role of regional balance when it comes to security appointments, and how do you think that if there's no balance, how will it affect national cohesion?
Well, security section of security is just one aspect of the other sections in government. So if that you need to achieve balance, if the Constitution says there should be balance in the constitution of government as obtained in the federal character, I mean, I don't see any reason why there should be any exception should be made when issues of security is discussed. So yes, there are issues people talk about where everything is merit. Security matters, you don't have to bring in balancing. But I don't think, I think it's an argument that may not hold water. Because if you are talking about merit, there is merit. You can find people who have the qualification in every part of this country. So if you are going to allocate positions as the Constitution has guaranteed in the federal character principle, it should also affect security appointments.
All right. Now, given the data shared by Sunday Diary, do you believe it effectively counters claims of regional favoritism in President Tinubu's security appointments?
Well, I have seen that information. Yes. Well, the presidency are saying what they are supposed to say. You don't expect them to say anything. But my worry is not really the issue of whether there is a balance or no balance. One of the things that issues that I feel very uncomfortable about is the quarters from where this disenchantment is coming from. I mean, we all live in this country. We saw Buhari's appointments. Buhari's appointments were so lopsided, both in whether security or non-security. There was so much lopsidedness in Buhari's appointments. The people who are making this so much noise now about it are the people who were silent when Buhari was doing the same thing. And of course, we do know that President Tinubu, when he was campaigning and even after winning election, he kept saying that he was going to continue from where Buhari stopped. The good things Buhari did. And I suspect that some of the good things he thought Buhari did was the lopsided appointments he made. So he's building on that as he promised.
Okay. Now, you talked about, so much noise being made by anonymous persons. But don't you think that these criticisms has negative impact on public's perception of the administration's commitment to fairness and inclusivity?
Yeah, the question is, this government, is it worried about any perception, public perception? That should be the first question. If they are really worried or concerned about how the people view this government, they shouldn't be doing this kind of appointments. Look, take for instance the issue of the Southeast, for instance. I am from the Southeast. We should be the people who are shouting the most about this lopsidedness. It continued. It started from Buhari's regime. For 8 years of Buhari, Southeast was as if it was not part of this country. And President Tinubu is continuing on that path, which is very condemnable. So if I've seen the data, even the presidency read out, and they are not ashamed to read that kind of data out in a country like Nigeria, a plural society like ours, a Southeast if you, those who understand the history of this country, how it has been run from independence, the country has been run on a tripod: the North, the East, and the West. That's the tripod that held Nigeria. But since for some time now, it's as if the Southeast is not part of the country called Nigeria. And it's a shame that even this presidency is reeling out this appointment, and clearly Southeast has only one slot, one, whereas Northwest has 8 in security appointments. So what kind of balancing? Well, I mean, there's no fairness. It shows that this government does not, there's nothing like fairness in this government.
All right. Well, thank you so much, Uche, for taking time out of your busy schedule to speak to us on this.
It's my pleasure.